got a whole lot of new money though. Raindrop, drop top, smoking no cooking the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, cooking up dope in the pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't trust nobody with this, trick nobody. All of the gang and they coming to gang. Find me a river to do with some shit.
What is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. It is a new week. It's fucking June. What the fuck is happening with this year? 2024 is flying. I saw a funny meme that actually said like, the guy was like this in the picture, and the meme was like me looking at halfway through 2024, and I'm still processing 2019. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Yeah, excited to have you guys here. Welcome to the show. This is your afternoon BETSPRESSO, brought to you by the Betting News Network and our sponsors at Bet Online. Get a $1,000 deposit bonus with Bet Online with the QR code right up there at the top of the screen. My name is Sweatpant Jesus.
Shaggy Bets.
I'm Nemo.
Let's fucking party.
Be
Excited
Young,
to have you here.
what's up?
What's up, Be Young? My guy, Be Young, our lovely hat winner, who will be receiving a hat very soon. One of these bad boys right there. Congrats, Be Young, again. Excited to have you guys with us. Fun week in front of us. What's up, Adam? Dude, we haven't had Adam in the chat in forever. Let's fucking get it.
How we doing?
Yeah, indeed. Adam. No hockey to bet on today. Hockey to talk about, though. We are going to discuss briefly about what transpired last night in Edmonton and what is going to happen in the Stanley Cup Finals. We talked a lot about the Mavs and the Celtics, but we'll throw that out there for just a second, too. But everyone say hi to Sook in the background. We got producer Sook chilling in the background. Hello, Sook. Hello. Excited to have you guys here. We're going to play a new game today. Play a quoted, not goated. Yeah, we're going to talk about the WNBA a little bit today. We talked about this yesterday. Split designs, we going to get there, my brother. We going to get there. Big trust, yeet. We have our PODs to discuss today, and then we're going to cook the BETSPRESSO 3, which I just said to these guys off air before we started that I got a sneaky feeling about this one because I like all of our plays today. What the fuck could go wrong? What could go wrong? Let's go. I love when you guys are early, ready to rock. Guys, how we doing today? Ready to party?
Absolutely. 100%.
I can't wait.
Start the week off.
Let's
strong.
go.
Vibes are high. Before we get started, it is my mom's birthday today. It is Sweatpant Mary's, as Shaggy said, Sweatpant Mary's birthday today. Sweatpant Mary, indeed. It is her birthday today. I'm going to go and celebrate with her this fine evening. Get to celebrate with my mom. I'm lucky enough to live in the same city as my mom right now, and obviously I'm lucky enough that my mom is still with me. So excited to celebrate with her later today. Isaiah knows the deal. Let's fucking party, baby. Happy birthday. Thank you. I will tell her. Let's hit a parlay for my mom. What do we say?
Spitz, you're going
like
to the
it.
game. Perfect.
Oh, ooh. All right now. Oh, look at that Sook. You fucking goat. If you pulled up a picture of my mom, then I would have been really impressed. Don't go searching. You ain't gonna go digging. You even know my mom's. You even know my mom's real name? Probably.
It is Facebook.
Mrs. Sweatpant Mary. Find it.
Sweatpant Mary.
Yeah. No S. But she got banned too when Sweatpants Jesus died.
Singular.
Rachel, do you know that? Do you know that I got banned on Twitter? Do you know that?
What?
Story? Yeah.
Jesus.
I got banned about in February of last year.
You got
Seth
banned
and
on Elon Twitter?
Mm-hmm.
How does that happen?
Wonderful
Right
question.
after the lotto. The day after.
Yeah, Chef and I were running Spaces at that point, and this is before Chef was the chef that you guys know, and this is before the Spaces was before what it is now, and this is before we were all doing this all the time. But we ran a Spaces. Oh, wow. Okay. We ran a Spaces, hit a lotto. It was electric. It was like the first major one. Posted it on Twitter. You know, I had like 3,500 followers at that point. Sweatpants Jesus with an S.
Okay.
And the next day I woke up and I couldn't access my Twitter account. And I was like, what the fuck's going on? And yeah.
And you cried.
And I cried. And I thought I was going to get it back. I got permanently suspended. And then if you don't know anything about this, if you Google getting permanently suspended on Twitter, it's like a hellhole. It is like they don't read your things. It's really hard to, and I never got it back. So I ended up having to create, exactly. I literally ended up having to create a whole new account.
I got rape threats last night on Twitter and reported them, and they were like, actually, no violation of policy. SBJ wins a lotto, permaban.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
Permanent.
Fantastic
Mhm.
website you have there, Elon. 10 out of 10, no notes.
Look at this. Permanent suspension. This is what and trust me, I read this 7,000 times. This is our most severe enforcement action. Permanently suspending an account will remove it from view, and the violator will not be allowed to create a new account.
You were able to create an account? Got it right.
Don't talk about
Bitch.
Yeah, maybe we don't talk about that for much longer. Otherwise, sweatpant Jesus will die a similar death.
Don't pay attention to this, Elon.
Yeah, he's not watching. Anyway, yeah, I didn't know if you knew that. Shaggy knows that story. Yeah, exactly.
That was the day I
That'd be
got
the
hired.
first-
I was talking with your boss at the time, and he was like, "Yeah, SBJ's dealing with his Twitter getting banned, so that's fun."
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
Yep, it was terrible
Thank you,
too.
Rusty.
It was
Honestly,
terrible
I went
because
through it for
Yeah.
8 straight months, and people sent weird things to my house. It's very odd, but
I
we'll
can
get to
imagine.
talking about being a woman in sports.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get there in just a minute.
Do you like
W
getting your house threatened? No? Okay.
W New Chatter, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. All right, let's dive in. Let's play our game today. Get the vibes rocking and rolling, and then as Rachel said, we will. Or Rachel, it still rolls off the tongue. Rachel, I'll call you a little bit of both, but then we'll talk about the WNBA. But let's play Quoted.
Excuse me.
All right,
Graphic. Who made that?
that was definitely sick. Definitely sick.
What was that noise at the
It was a goat.
An actual goat.
Fair enough. It was an actual goat. I love it.
W
Let's
suck.
gosh.
W
absolutely.
suck.
Major dubs. I actually said to Sook that if this segment ends up sticking, we're gonna put it on a T-shirt because I really like that fucking goat.
Oh yeah.
But as you guys can see, for Quoted, what the purpose of this game is, which goat said this quote? I'll say that 2 times fast. So we're going to get a quote on the screen, and you guys are going to have to guess. Chat, get involved. Who said this quote? So what we got first, Sook? I can't really hear what Jeremy says because I got my 2 Stanley Cup rings plugging my ears.
Sook, I love you for this.
I don't know this one. Do you know, Shags?
No, I'm gonna guess just Gretzky, just because of on TNT, but
Patrick
he was-
Waugh.
Patrick Waugh.
And he said it in a French accent, and it is one of the best clips in a press conference.
I cannot
in
really
hockey
hear what the
history.
Jamie says because I got 2 of my Stanley Cup rings plugged in my ears.
He
Like, there's
actually
something
does
there.
like the
Yeah.
ring in ear thing, and it's so funny.
That's hilarious, man. I need to watch that clip after this because I did not know that at all.
Not y'all both, like goat
That is so funny.
Oh, my fiance is very disappointed that we are not actually doing this with legitimate goats. Sorry, Chad, if you guys were looking for goat activity.
Yeah, pull it up.
It is.
What Jeremy says because I got my 2 Stanley Cup rings plugged in my ear.
Oh, what a fucking quote, man. Holy. Isaiah, we got it because we got a W producer. Fuck yeah, that's awesome. All right, next up.
It's so funny.
There's 2 things I really like to do, and that's whoop ass and look good. I'm doing one of them right now, and I'm on the other on Saturday night I'm doing the other. This is definitely a UFC guy, I would assume. Or a boxer. I mean, but I feel like it's a UFC guy. It sounds like a McGregor thing or like a fucking Izzy thing or something. I feel like this is a
Yeah, I
McGregor
agree.
thing.
It's got to be some MMA guy. I would go with McGregor. The other one, I would go with who's that guy who's talking trash all the time?
Half of them.
Oh, Forrest Griffin from like way,
Griffin.
way back.
Oh, it could be John Jones too. Or what about the girl, the really famous girl MMA fighter?
Oh, Ronda Rousey.
Is it Ronda Rousey? Is it
No,
a
I don't
female?
think it's Ronda Rousey.
I don't think that's Ronda Rousey.
The Rock.
I could
that's
see
funny.
this being McGregor though.
Yeah,
I could see it being McGregor too.
I would definitely guess McGregor.
But hey, hang on.
Ew,
Is it?
yeah.
Bang.
Yeah.
Let's go. Nice. Totally did not. That was totally off the cuff. But
It's the way it goes.
sure. All right. What's the difference between a 3-week-old puppy and a sports writer? In 6 weeks, In 6 weeks, the puppy stops whining. Ooh. Definitely some sort of news anchor from ESPN, probably. This sounds like a stupid ass Stephen A. clip or
I
something.
think this is a coach. I think
Yes.
this is
Oh,
a
really?
coach press conference. And like
Pissed
I
off
don't know,
NFL.
my
NHL.
gut goes to Belichick, but I don't think Belichick would have said that.
I'm trying to think of like there's not many quotable hockey coaches, and the ones that are quotable don't speak like this.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of more fucks in there.
I feel like basketball or football is where you go.
I feel like it's football. Neo.
Oh, you know what? Deion Sanders might be the answer.
Yo. I avoided like 90% of his press conferences last year, so he could have said this and I didn't hear it because I just couldn't stand them. That's actually a really good
I
guess.
said it a while ago, like back
Tortorella.
in the day. I said it. Yeah, it could be Dion.
Let's try. I'll go. Let's go, Dion. That's a good question. That's a good answer. Good answer. Deion Sanders. Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
Let's roll with it. Oh,
right sport. We had the right sport.
Yeah. Yeah. You were close, Shags, with the Bill Belichick thought.
Yeah.
That was a good.
Yeah. On the right track.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we got one more. Or was that it?
The Bears.
One more. The
One
Bears.
more.
Down years for me after our career years for other quarterbacks. Oh, I know this.
No, I'm just kidding. He's way too hard.
No.
That seems like something Tom Brady would say.
Or Aaron Rodgers. I was gonna say Aaron
you
Rodgers.
know what? Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's Aaron Rodgers.
Fucking sucks now.
Yeah, I think it's Aaron Rodgers. I'm pretty sure this sounds like an Aaron Rodgers type of thing. It's either Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady.
I think it's Rodgers.
I'm trying to think.
Baker. Cock Gerald.
Baker.
Sook made this. He ain't doing that. He's not smearing Baker's name on live. I think it's Rodgers.
Vaccine.
Yeah, it is
exactly.
Rodgers. Yeah. I can see him sitting in a fucking car with a seatbelt on saying this to Pat McAfee.
With his seatbelt on, that guy probably doesn't even believe in seatbelts.
That's true. The ayahuasca will save him.
Exactly. Go sit in your dark box in your backyard.
Exactly. Mac Jones. Did you guys see that clip of Mac Jones today? Speaking of running fucking running back drills in Jacksonville. Is he in Jaguars now? Is he in their backup?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Well, he's not getting any reps at quarterback, I can tell you that.
No. Fuck no. Unless Trevor Lawrence tears his ACL or something.
Yeah.
Hopefully that doesn't happen, even though I'm not a Jags guy. But all right, Aaron Rodgers. Makes sense. He's such an easy guy to hate, which is because he just stands on his takes and just won't run away from them, which is like it's just crazy.
SBJ, I think my favorite thing about Aaron Rodgers is at the end of last season, he was like, we need to be focused and dedicated on winning and winning only. And if you're not you're not allowed to focus on anything else, it's just got to be winning. And then like 2 months later, he's like, I might run for vice president. And I just saw someone quote tweet his quote over that, and I was like, sir, like, hello.
He's just a weirdo, man. Like the guy's just a weirdo. He's very good at football. Let's not get it twisted. The guy's really good at football. Personal life, questionable.
Well, he might not be very good anymore because he Achilles.
That's true. You kind of need those. He's also old. So you know.
Yeah.
All right. That was the last one. Actually, W transition too, because we got Pat McAfee at the bottom of the screen. And if you guys missed it today, that was the last. My StreamYard just cut.
Yeah, you're kind of Walmart in SPJ. A little bit. Little Walmarty.
What is going on? There was just a ginormous crack of thunder, and now I can't talk to you guys. Are we good now?
Yeah, we're good now.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're good.
There was a huge crack of thunder, and then I lost you guys in the beauty of everything.
Yeah, you were a little Walmart. Did you see Aaron Rodgers? So put up Aaron Rodgers on the screen.
I saw it.
Hey, go back to that Kennedy Carter quote. I have a massive bone to pick with her.
Okay. So
I'm not happy.
Yeah, so we as Pat McAfee, first of all, called Caitlin Clark a white bitch today, which was really weird. I don't know if you guys saw that. You didn't see that clip, Rachel? Oh, when we're done, go watch that. That popped up. Anyway, if you guys missed this, I don't know where you've been. You've been living under a rock. We talked about it yesterday, but we're going to talk about it a bit more today because we got Shag and we got Rachel in the house. So, as you guys knew, Carter checked Caitlin Clark the other day. Angel Reese cheered on the action, getting smacked in most games. Anyway, we talked about it a bit yesterday that within the confines of the game, I don't mind a good hard foul, but like what Carter did was fucking cheap shot. And she said this after the game, or actually the day after the game. Besides 3-point shooting, what does she bring to the table, man? Which is fucking stupid. But besides being the only other WNBA player in the history of the sport to record what she recorded in her first 10 games, Sabrina, the other one, and also all the eyeballs that are now watching the WNBA, and also the list goes on and on. I talked about it a lot yesterday. I'm going to open up the floor to you guys. What's going on with this right now, man? What is happening in this realm in this sport? What do we is going to be the progression of what's going to happen moving forward? What are the takes here, guys?
Take it away, Rachel. I feel like you're going to cover everything.
I'm going to get to the being a woman part after the Pat McAfee, but I'm just going to address this specific quote. I'm going to be freely. I had not watched a single WNBA game until I found out who Caitlin Clark was. Because one, I got into basketball late. I'm not really a basketball girl. And so I didn't start watching the NBA until the Raptors got good, which was 2017, right? So I'm relatively new to basketball. And the WNBA was not my first spot. Then I found out about Caitlin Clark and I was like, I like this chick. I like this a lot. So I was like, all right. This quote specifically, besides 3-point shooting, what does she bring to the table, man? I'm a numbers girl, and this is well established. She has she's only the second player to be 150 points and 150 rebounds and XYZ, all of that stuff. Not to mention, I went and looked. She is averaging higher in every statistical category than Kennedy Carter is. So, Kennedy, if you're gonna say that, you need to stand on business and be actually good at your fucking job. Because
Absolutely.
Everyone knew who Caitlin Clark was, and that is why the WNBA has chartered flights, and they have selling out games, and their revenue has exploded by over 300%. And it's not because people knew who Kennedy Carter was, who I found out who she was yesterday. It's because they're interested in Caitlin Clark. So what does she bring to the table? I don't know. Maybe giving you a fucking raise? Are you serious? Get out of here. And the body check, I'm right with you, SPJ. I work in hockey, full blown. That is something that you would see in the Stanley Cup final. That's a level of cheap shot that you would see. It was from behind. It was it was a full blown cheap shot after the play. Generally speaking, that gets you a penalty in the National Hockey League. And so from that perspective, for Caitlin Clark to be classy enough to come out and say it's part of the game, just kind of shrug it off. The hate that this girl is getting is pure jealousy and pettiness. And I'm right with Charles Barkley. I have had all the way enough of them trying to tear her down, because the reality of the situation is none of you have a chartered flight or expanded salaries or elevated anything without Caitlin Clark in the WNBA. So maybe be a little bit grateful.
All right, so before we keep going, because there's more to talk about, and I want to hear Shag's thoughts. I know you've got more thoughts. I got a couple things to add to, but this is the clip I'm talking about from Pat McAfee today, because Sook's a goat.
That is old school football. But I would like the media people that continue to say, this rookie class, this rookie class, this rookie class. Nah, just call it for what it is. There's one white bitch for the Indiana team who is a superstar. And is it because she stayed in Iowa, put an entire state on her back, took a program from nothing to a multiple year success story? Is it because she would go on to break the entire points records in the history of the NCAA, not just the women's record by Kelsey Plum, shout out, but also Pistol Pete Maravich's, the dude's record as well? Is there a chance that people just enjoy watching her play basketball because how electrifying she is, what she did, what she stood for, how she went about going, what she went for? Maybe. But instead, we have to hear people say that we only like her because she's white. And she's the only popular because the rest of the rookie class is doing what they're doing. Well, that's a bunch of bullshit. And we think the WNBA, more specifically, their refs need to stop trying to screw her over at every single turn. What
All right, so first of all, I hadn't seen the entire clip. I did see that he apologized, and he said the point of what I said I stand by. And after watching the clip, I can stand by what he said too, 100%. You can't start the clip by saying that fucking white bitch, though. That's not a really great way to start a clip like that on ESPN, especially.
I get you're trying to appeal to the frat guy demographic. That's been your whole show, but no, man, you're on ESPN now. Like, be professional. That's
a hell of an opener.
If I said that on ESPN when I'm on ESPN tomorrow, I would get fired.
Right.
Bet.
Like, straight up.
Come on now.
I would get fired.
You know you want to.
His point is
accurate.
is completely accurate.
100%.
Like,
yeah, 100%.
Everything he said there was accurate.
Yeah.
And I like what Rusty brought up, which is if Caitlyn wasn't white, the hate wouldn't be happening. I'm not going to sit here and like have a discussion about racism, but I think generally speaking, the WNBA would be a lot better off if their players acted like Dawn Staley did after winning the national championship instead of whatever this shit is now. Because all it comes off as, like, as a woman in sports, we are held to a different standard. Guys can chirp each other and act like full-blown Neanderthals and like everything is fine. But if women start fighting, it's like we're already behind the 8 ball. Stop giving men ammunition to not like us even more than they already don't like us. And when you're acting like a jealous, petty bitch, that gives them ammunition to say the WNBA or women's sports or whatever is a joke because they don't even understand you're looking a gift horse in the mouth. And they don't understand that. And so to me, it's super frustrating because the WNBA has not had a stage like this ever. Women's sports has not had a stage like this ever. And this is how you're going to conduct yourself? Come on.
You used the word bitch appropriately, how it should be used. Shags, I've had a lot of chances to talk about this. I got a couple things to say, but I want to give you your second. What do you think about all this?
Oh, I mean, those cheap shots like that just have no place in sports at all. That's, I mean, right up top there, that's definitely not a basketball play. There is undoubtedly a Caitlin Clark effect that is lifting up the entire WNBA. I have no problem with a hard foul, welcome to the league, rookie, but a blind cheap shot like that has no place in sports, definitely no place in basketball. And then what Austin said in chat, what Matt Barnes said about this as well, you guys talked about it, I know, yesterday on your show. Colby was talking about it. The Indiana Fever teammates need to do a better job of sticking up for her. She's their star. You got to protect your star. Nobody ran over to her. They, picked her up off the ground. But no, you got to let Kennedy Carter know you can't do that to one of our teammates. So both sides at fault. But I mean, ultimately, yeah, Caitlin Clark is getting a lot of hate that is undeserving.
I think it's a really good point what Rai said in the comments. And we could probably spend an entire episode talking about this. We might actually do it on the podcast or something like that to get it a little more in depth. But reverse racism is just racism with more steps. They're the same thing and neither should exist. That's the point. Like, most things in society nowadays have fucking nothing to do with race, but we're just so quick to make something about something that isn't something. That's a lot of somethings, but I think you got what I'm saying. Like, this is probably not about that, but because people are now making it about that, then it's going to turn it into being about that. Like, just don't make it about that originally, and then it's not about that. Like, the Angel Reese situation with her hatred towards Caitlin Clark is fucking stupid. I've always thought it was stupid. This whole situation is fucking stupid. And the last thing because you covered all the points, Rachel, about like her tying Sabrina Ionescu about what she's done in the NBA and like what she represents. The last graphic I posted this on my TikTok actually. The last graphic that I posted was I thought the one that kind of showed it all to me. Last season, the Fever sold 82,000 season tickets for their whole season. In 5 games in the Fever season, they have sold 83,000 tickets. 5 games. What else do you need? That's the bottom line math. Numbers are numbers. You can't argue with that. Like, there's obviously more attention on the sport, on this team specifically. And if they keep fucking around and finding out, she's going to leave Indiana. She's not going to stay around for this bullshit. She might stay there for a couple seasons, but then, she's going to go and play for the fucking Liberty, or she's going to go play for the Aces or something and, and say, bye-bye. I don't want to be here anymore. This is horseshit. So the whole thing is, I think she's handling it really well. Obviously, I don't feel like that Shannon Carter is a bad person. Like, she just made a boneheaded play. She stood on business about it. Sounds like she's a fucking bonehead.
And then she's going on Twitter tweeting about it, and it's like, no. You shut the fuck up. Don't do that.
Well, it's like Angel Reese, if you see the clip when she like checks her over, the pulled out version, Angel Reese like gets up off the bench, just like waving her towel and shit. It's like
you're on a cheap shot.
Yeah.
It's weird behavior. And the thing is, I think whoever brought it up about like her teammates going to her defense, like if you pulled like Caitlin Clark, if we're gonna make an NHL comparison, Caitlin Clark and Connor McDavid are the same.
Sure.
If you did that to Connor McDavid, you would probably find yourself getting your face punched in for the next 5 times you decided to step on the ice. Like, you are getting absolutely clean cocked for the whole season for doing that, because that's just how a team is. And so I feel like a little bit of this is on Indiana, and a lot of this is on the rest of the WNBA, and none of this is on Caitlin Clark, who's being really classy about it and is bringing them all these eyeballs and revenue. And like, this is how they're treating her. It's really goddamn annoying.
Absolutely. One thing, I saw one of those AI generated press conference tweets. Have you guys ever seen those? The one of Caitlin Clark, and she's sitting there and she's basically like, I make more money than all these fucking bitches. And if I wasn't in the league, they'd be working at Foot Locker. So I'm just going to go out there and ball on their faces. And yeah, even my teammate over here, I mean, she was stocking shelves last year, and now I'm here and she's making money. So it was hilarious. I mean, obviously it's a sentiment.
Amazing.
Not something that she would say, but it's the type of stuff that you think in your fucking head. It's like, yeah. Come on. No, yeah, wait, that wasn't real. Oh, he found it. He found it. Did you find it, really?
Angel Reese. None of these little girls can mess with me or the refs. They thought they had us, but I was pulling that thing from damn near 40. And LeBron, if you're listening, I know you need help because Bronny's not going to cut it. If he's
this is a different one.
Draft, why can't I? The only thing holding me back is Draymond Green. He's too out of control, and I'm worried he might beat my ass like he did to Jordan Poole. But in all seriousness, stop comparing me to Paige Beckers and Angel Reese because they aren't on my level. It's just big me.
Nigga, bomb. I'm really like that. Hey, you better work like that. Nigga, Prince outlive like Jack. Nigga, bomb.
Oh my god.
So good.
Wow. That's not the one I'm talking about, but same sentiment. So good. So good. All right, anyway, we'll move on from this topic. Again, we could talk about it a lot. And I think it's a good point, too.
No.
All right. Deuces, SBJ, kids table.
Yo, all right. That man definitely just lost power. Maybe not. What happened?
Ever.
He's so back. What just happened?
I literally.
You scrolled back? Is that what you did?
I don't know what I did. I have no idea. I might have accidentally pressed a button on my keypad or something.
You just got permanent ban from Twitch.
You mentioned thunder earlier and then couldn't hear us, so that's hilarious.
Yeah. No. I'm back. I think there's a button on my mouse that maybe is the back button on the screen. So.
I might have done it. Yeah, we'll get that. Me and Rachel.
The warning. That was the warning. That was a warning. What I was going to say is the point that it doesn't exist. I can't see it anymore now because it's all fucked. Anyway, we'll just move on. You've made a really great transition, Rachel, to talk about Connor McDavid, and the current great one has found his way to the promise, or almost to the promised land. He's made it to the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time in his career. Wait, there are bets on this show? Nah, Photog, not today. Well, to be fair, guys, there's only 8 MLB games today. Like, what do you guys want us to sit here and talk baseball the entire time? There's other things to discuss. To be fair, let's just discuss real quick the. Love y'all. There is a little bit of we'll have a lot of time to talk about it this week, but just preliminary thoughts real quick. We got the Panthers, we got the Oilers in the Stanley Cup Finals. What do you guys think?
I got the Panthers 51.7%. For all my media colleagues who have to make that travel trek there because there's no direct flights, I hope it's like a 5-game series because that's so fucking tough.
I did see the map between Edmonton and.
It's so tough. I mean, I want the Oilers to win. I have 4 friends who play for the Oilers. Like, I grew up with one of them, and it's just like, I don't know. It's really hard not to cheer for your friends to have success. And just to see that they finally got there, and Connor McDavid's goal last night was absolutely disgusting.
Nasty.
And the fact he did it against like a top 5 defenseman in the league, like he turned that guy into a turnstile. And that's like a top 5 D in the league. And he just was like, yeah, thanks for coming. So I think it's going to be interesting. If Stuart Skinner can keep it together, I think the Oilers have like a legit shot. I think it's going to be a really, really fun series. Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl are like the final boss. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like in a video game where you're like, okay, I got through all this. I got to go through the final boss. Connor McDavid is a final boss. And so, I mean, the guy seems to elevate every time he gets to like a higher level, and he's never played in the Cup final before. And there's a lot of people just kind of in my circles, in hockey circles, that are like, he might have another gear, and that's really scary to think about.
I put in a ticket for I said to you guys before we started. I put in a ticket for the Mavs plus 1.5 in the series and the Oilers plus 1.5 in the series. It was like plus 130-ish. So I paired them together as a parlay for both series. And then I also sprinkled on the Mavericks and the Oilers money lines on them both as well. I think the Oilers are going to take this, man. I think it's their destiny. They're here. The Panthers are great. I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way. I saw a good comparison from Ryan Sura today. I don't know if you saw this, Shags, but Sura posted this about like getting Connor McDavid at plus money is like getting Patrick Mahomes at plus money.
Yes, I saw that. Are you really gonna not take it?
Yeah.
When else
you're
is
not
it
gonna
ever gonna?
yeah.
And we always talk about on this show, which here you go. Here's some betting stuff we're gonna talk about. Like there's always like the public money and like the public perception and where's the sharp money, and like we're getting to the point now, guys, where everybody's betting now, and like betting is so popular in the sports realm that I don't think it really fucking matters anymore, especially in these championship series and these championship games. Like public money, sharp money, this way, that way, like it don't matter. Like I just think you got to roll with the best team in the best situation, who's hot, who's not, and just kind of put your plums on it and rock with it.
The Oilers haven't given up a power play goal in more than 2 weeks. It will
What is
be
it, like 23 power plays in a row or something like that?
29.
Fucking hell.
By the time we get to game 1 of the Cup final, it will have been nearly a month since they've surrendered a power play goal. That has never been done in NHL history. It is fucked how good they are. And like that is a testament because like I watch all the games and like they're not even giving up shots. They only gave up 2 shots last night on the power play. Like what? How?
They gave him 33 other ones. 30.
Exactly.
What is it?
Yeah.
34-10. Oh my god, it's months.
It's the lowest. It's the lowest amount of shots a team has won an NHL playoff game with in history.
Jesus Christ.
They're but once again, when you have the boss on your team, that it just it is what it is. Like that's just
There's-
gonna be. I would
there's
take
good-
Connor McDavid is currently plus money to win the Conn Smythe. I would be taking that.
That's a good bet too. It's like I love a good soccer reference. And then, Chad, I promise we're going to talk about some bets for tonight. We're almost there. It's like in soccer. Like it's not soccer and hockey are the two sports where I feel like it's really more about quality over quantity. Like if you have really good players and you get 2 really good chances and you score on one of them and the other team gets 15 semi-good chances, but you don't, and you get some shots on target, but they're not really great chances and you don't score. It's all about winning the fucking game. Like I feel like it's pretty similar, and we could see a lot of that because the Panthers are going to shoot. It's going to be great. We're going to have a lot of time to talk about it all week, but real quick before we move on to today, who would you put? I don't know if you guys have bet it or not, but who are you taking? Oilers or Panthers? Chat.
The model says Panthers. In good conscience, I can't bet against my friends, so I will take the Oilers.
Oilers. Do you like the Oilers too, Shags?
Oilers. Yeah. I mean, I think it's going to be a matter of which tender holds up. Is Skinner or Bobrovsky gonna hold on as long as they freaking can?
That's like this.
Well, exactly, because you've got the two most high-powered offenses. They're both they're both going to be pepper in the net. So both tenders are going to have their work cut out for them. I got to side with the Oilers. It's tough. You got the Panthers with the revenge coming back-to-back Stanley Cup, losing it last year. Connor McDavid, first time, never been there before. So I got to side with the Oilers.
Man, I just want the Oilers to win so that when I'm at McDavid's wedding, the cup is there. Like
I was gonna say my fiance locked herself outside, so I'm gonna go let her in. But I was gonna say McDavid's wedding that you're going to this summer is gonna be hella lit if they win. So I'll be right back.
Oh my god, it's gonna be.
I don't even want to think about if they lose.
It's gonna. Well, either way, like I've seen like the plans and stuff like that because like I'm really close with 2 people that are in the wedding party. And this is a lavish wedding. This is a 7-figure wedding.
I would hope so.
And if the cup is there,
dude, I'm gonna need some champagne out the cup.
Oh yeah, like
imagine.
Exactly. I'm because of when their wedding is. I'm actually flying home from Europe for it, and then flying right back.
Nice. Isaiah, I booked the same ticket today. I sprinkled it like a little half unit.
Oh yeah,
there you go.
Might as well, man. I've been fucking yelling.
And Connor winning.
Mavs in 6, baby.
What
Sook
is okay? What is
Sook's
a
gonna leave.
We gotta ask Sook to figure this out for us. What is a parlay of Luka Finals MVP and McDavid Finals MVP pay? Because that could be hot.
That's probably in the same range because I would assume they're both pretty heavily on the favorited side. I mean, still plus money, but I'm not pressing those buttons for you. I know, respectfully.
Damn.
Suck,
I gotta know.
I think it's. I'm gonna guess plus 560.
I'm gonna figure this out right now.
Plus 560 is what I'm gonna guess. I mean, if you think the
30.
Wow, really?
For the Conn Smythe?
Here we go. Wow. It is.
30 is what I'm seeing.
Why can't I parlay them?
Oh, they won't. Yeah, Blue Book won't let me parlay that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go on another book.
They're both plus 200.
They're plus. That's okay. All right.
Not a bad bet because if you think both the Mavs and the Oilers or both are winning the championship.
Yeah, we gotta. I need to figure this out because you should be able to parlay that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Isaiah, we were checking that out right now. SPJ, I think you're Mr. Frozen.
Yep, SPJ is Gonzo.
He's definitely
it's
Mr.
plus,
Frozen.
Chat. It's plus
840.
It's plus 840.
Okay.
That's beans.
Okay, and that's
for
Luka
and Connor McDavid to win MVP.
Okay. Oh yeah, that'll pay. Donate. Oh, mid-major, just in time. And look, SPJ's frozen for you. You know, he couldn't even move. He's just stuck like that.
That is incredible.
There he goes. And there he goes. He'll be back shortly. 40 minutes in, people. He's texting us now. 40 minutes in. I just lost power. There it is. Now, there it is. SPJ, lost power, green check marks. Rachel, which book was that? The plus 800.
365.
365. There we go. Mr. Isaiah.
365, baby.
SPJ lost power. 40 minutes in, no bets. So, Rachel, let's get into some bets. Shall we?
Bets.
Start us off. What do we got tonight? A pitcher prop from Miss Nemo, I see.
Yep. I actually have like a couple pitcher props firing, but
Yep. Go.
I'm going
Bring it
with
on.
Tarek Skubal tonight. Detroit Tigers.
Mhm.
This guy, first of all, the Texas Rangers are having some big issues with the whole striking out situation of late. And Tarek Skubal has been unreal this year. Like, he's in the Cy Young conversation right now. Guy's just absolutely ripping. And not only is Texas striking out a ton lately, they're also absolute trash against lefty pitching. So when you combine two of them, I like Tarek Skubal. Of course, now that I've said that, he's going to get bombed in the first inning. But I mean, I really like him. The model's got him for 7.9 tonight, so I might ladder him up to 8 just for some fun little lotto beans. But yeah, Tarek Skubal against a team or a lineup that strikes out a ton and that doesn't hit lefty pitching at all. I really like. The only guy on the Rangers that I like tonight is Corey Seager. I like his bases.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, there we go. So I think if anyone's going to do damage in the Texas lineup, obviously it's going to be the red hot Seager. But I'm taking Skubal tonight against this Rangers lineup. They're just struggling too bad right now.
Oh yeah, I love it.
I came back when I reconnected. I came back and I heard you say lotto beans, and it made me happy. Guys, my power went out for 10 seconds and then came back on. I don't know. A huge thunderstorm just rolled through my system, and now, I'm back. Sorry. Anyway, sorry. I missed the sell job. Skubal's been great.
Yeah, the Rangers strike out a ton, and they're ass against lefty pitching. So
boom.
That's where we're at.
Bang. We talked Seager. Austin and I talked about Seager on Spaces earlier today. I also really like Seager. I was thinking about taking Seager myself, but I went a different direction. Shags, you want to sell us on the Rays, the Padres?
Sure, let's do it. The San Diego Padres, my favorite play tonight, minus 138 is the number I got it. I think it was minus 139 on Bet Online right before the show started. We faded the Padres yesterday, and it worked out for us because the Royals came back in the bottom of the 9th inning. Shout out the Owls. Tonight, we're taking the Padres, more or less just fading the Angels. I'm really not sold on them at all, especially with Tyler Anderson on the bump. The Padres lead the MLB in batting average, batting 260 as a team. They are batting nearly 300 on the road. Now, that average does drop off plenty against left-handed pitching. They were able to still shell Reagans for a few runs yesterday. I don't think they're going to have any issues against Tyler Anderson. He's been solid. He's won 3 out of his last 4. There's this all the sell job I need. What Austin said there. He's won 3 of his last 4 starts. He's pitched pretty well, allowing just 1 run in those last 3 games. I think the Padres bats will get to him tonight. That's about it. I did see, I believe this is Betalytics, one of their favorite plays of the day as well. So gotta love when they're backing me too.
I got beans on it already.
On the money line. Oh,
bang!
Even better. Give me the Padres. Pay the juice. Don't be afraid.
Bang. And as always, you guys can get involved with Betalytics and so much more at Betalytics.com. You can use our promo code BNews to get 30% off your subscription.
Soccer drops this weekend.
Bing bong. Soccer drops.
Oh!
Yeah, Shags, I got a little MLS model I cooked for you, buddy.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to love that.
I got to send you the parlay I hit this weekend with it. I was like, oh, it's ready.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're ready to rumble.
Beautiful. But yeah, no, the Padres, I know it's juiced, but the Padres is actually the most valuable bet on Betalytics today. Like, even with the juice, it still has inherent value.
Angels suck. Austin said it.
Okay, so Padres money line, 3 Scooble strikeouts. Hey, we have a diversified portfolio today. We have a strikeout prop, we have a money line prop, and I'm going to take you to the beautiful city of Colorado, or the beautiful city of Denver in Colorado, and we're going to go to Coors Field. You guys are going to crack a beverage, and you're going to watch Elly De La Cruz get 2 total bases today. First of all, this total is incredibly high. It's 11. I think it's still at 11. Let me just double check here. It's in 10.5 now. 10.5. 10.5 total in Coors, where the ball, as you guys know, flies off the bat. But this is mostly about the fact that, what are we doing, Shags? Who are we fading? Ryan Feltner. Mr. Feltner, who's been Mr. Badner. He's 1-4 this season with almost a 6 ERA. Elly De La Cruz has been really good against righties this season with 140 at bats, batting .236 with 8 home runs and 19 RBI. I like him to get on base today. I did take his total bags. I got it at -110. It is kind of fluctuated around the market depending on where you're looking at here. I did also sprinkle on his home run. I took it for +470. As we know, Coors can turn into a little bit of a bomb fest. It hasn't happened so far yet this season as much, but I feel like tonight could be one of those nights where we got 2 bad pitchers on the bump. Feltner's not been great. Abbott's okay, but he's not been very good this season. I feel like both of these lineups can get a hold of these guys, but I love De La Cruz. I really think that he has a chance to get a hold of one tonight. Maybe a double, single, couple hits, maybe a home run. I like if you want to ladder him to 3 bases, 4 bases. Stolen base. What's his stolen base line? Just out of curiosity. +136. If he gets on, he's probably going to try to steal. Weather out here is perfect for dingers. That's what we love to see. So give me Elly. Yeah, Shags. We talked about this earlier. Shaggy said he was like the Reds. I kind of leaned the over. I think this game's just going to turn into a fucking fun game to watch baseball where a lot of dingers happen. So, yeah. Give me De La Cruz. Over his total base.
We should put together a dinger parlay for our lotto for that game.
We can put together a dinger We could just do dingers in general because I mean we ain't got nothing else to choose from. So yeah, I actually have a couple dinger peoples that I could add into the lotto. I just want to cook the BETSPRESSO real quick and see what we're looking at here. I did like that as well. All right, so we've got. Hang on a second here. Oh, that was stupid.
I got bored the other day and made a home run model.
It's not a bad thing to make. Hunter Goodman for a dinger.
Hunter, yep, he's got good numbers. Sean Bouchard, Elly De La Cruz, Will Benson.
I was gonna say start listing some Reds, please.
Yeah, Elly De La Cruz, Will Benson. Those are the top.
I like Will Benson. Will Benson's like -150 for a freaking hit.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, let me just put this together here. So we've got Scooble K's. Just want to cook this live for you guys to give you the best odds while we're rocking and rolling here. Bryce is going Yabo tonight. I like his bases,
I think Bryce
actually.
going Yabo.
I liked his bases a lot. That was going to be my entry, but I went a different direction. All right, so Scooble. Where is Padres? And then you guys get some dog content while I'm figuring this out.
I was gonna say I just
doesn't
got
love
the
dog
boys dropping off to the office. No, Scooby, you're stuck with me. Come here.
Offer my hit too.
Let's say hello to the masses.
The masses.
Settled down.
What am I doing here? Batter props, bases.
It's okay.
De La Cruz. Elly.
No,
Where are you? There you are. Plus 426. It's our lotto. 3 geyser. 3 Scoobles, 7 Ks. Scooby, are you striking out 7 people tonight, Scoobs?
Oh yeah.
That'd be great.
Scoops.
Oh yeah. Right. We'll strike down.
What kind of dog is Scoob?
Scooby's a Chiweenie.
What?
A Chiweenie. So he's a Chihuahua and then a wiener dog.
Oh, I was like, is there a dog breed that I don't know about? Like,
You learned today. A Chiweenie.
is he
All right.
okay? Is Scooby yappy like a Chihuahua, or oh Jesus, he's so cute.
He's very cute. Scooby is the best dog. Like we can leave Scooby out. Scooby doesn't get into anything he's not supposed to. He doesn't, piss on the carpet or anywhere. He's the best boy. Scooby is the best boy. His brother Freddy in the back, he's a little bit more rambunctious.
Fair enough.
He's a little bit more rambunctious.
Is there
Okay, so I got sassy and put Benson, De La Cruz, Bouchard, and Goodman in a home run parlay, plus 22,500.
Whoa,
that'll pay. That'll do for sure.
I'm literally gonna put $1 on it.
That is definitely the way to do it. Oh, I just got a boost.
Ooh.
Oh baby.
Boost.
Oh yeah. All right. So plus 426 is our parlay without a boost. If you want to boost it, go for it. All right. Drop it like it's hot. Scooble 7Ks, De La Cruz, two little bases, and then Padres get the job done. Bing bong.
Like it.
All right. So let's pick some. Let's do either home run or 4 bases. I'm not opposed to. We're okay with being soft around here with some bases.
I like it. All right.
Hey, so can you take the De La Cruz picture down and put us back in the 3 geyser? I can't find it, so I would have done it, but I can't move him. I like to move it. There we go. Okay. So, you guys want to do Harper? That starts in like 15 minutes.
Harper, yeah.
Can we do 4 bags?
Yeah.
Plus 250. My other one in this game. What do you need?
Well, how
Sorry.
does she not know that I needed this big thing?
She needed the keys. That big thing in my pocket. Hey now. All right now.
Whoa.
Whoa. I'm on TV. What are we doing?
ESPN's gonna fire SBJ.
I'm out. Put me in Pat McAfee. Okay. All right. I had another one that I wanted to mention in this game if we don't want to be chalky with Harper. Rhys Hoskins playing against his former team for the first time in Philly. His one base was minus 150. Relax, kids. His 3+ is, where is it? Plus 300. He's actually been batting really well recently too. Against the former team back in Philly. I kind of like it. I'm going to feel so fucking stupid when Bryce Harper goes Yabo, but just to give us something different to think about if we want to do something a little different. What do you guys think?
I feel like Schwarbs is kind of due too.
I can't fucking bet that guy, man.
Apparently, June is his month. That's what I've heard from Phillies fans.
He also, if we're gonna take Schwarber, we just gotta fucking take the home run because that's how it's gonna be if it's happening.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, you know what? What's the weather like there? Because that might play a little impact in that. Don't ask me why I programmed this.
I mean, we're getting 4 bases for Schwarber for plus 200, Bryce Harper for plus 250, 4 bags for.
There's no wind factor in the Phillies game.
81 and cloudy here. Kadar's in Philadelphia.
Now,
I love when we get live weather reports from people.
In the Cardinals-Astros game, there is a wind factor out of the ballpark and very strong.
That's in Houston, yeah?
Yeah, it's in Houston. So that's a Kyle Tucker, Yordan Alvarez.
Right. I was going to say.
I can get down. I could get down for Kyle Tucker. I've heard that a couple times today. I could get into that.
I think he's got good numbers against who is he facing? Gibson
or Bregman. I like that guy too. He always
I like
rewards
Bregman
me.
as well. I really liked Bregman. Hits, runs, RBIs, but it was real juicy.
I'd be down to take Bregman.
Plus money, but his hits, runs, RBIs is kind of what I liked it.
Could you do like you could almost do like a parlay of like 2 bases for Alvarez, Tucker, and Bregman.
So let's everyone else is zigging. Guys, let's zag today. Let's fucking zag. Everybody's taking Tucker. Bregman 21 at bats plus batting 286 with 2 home runs and 3 RBI against Gibson.
I like it.
Let's go Bregman.
2 yaks.
Mm-hmm. He hit a home run yesterday.
Yeah. No,
he's hit 4 home runs in his last 6 games.
He has 8 on the year. 4 of them in his last 6 games. Half of them in his last.
He's hot.
The dude is hot. No, he is on a 6-game hitting streak. He's on a 3-game hitting streak at home. He's got 2 hits in each of his last 2 and 4 of his last.
His home
6.
run is plus 540.
He's had 2 hits in 5 of his last 8 games, and his 2 hits is plus 240.
Ooh, that's kind of hot too.
You could definitely get behind that.
I can get behind that.
Mm-hmm.
His 3+ bases is probably a job doer, which is 2 hits, a home run. That kind of covers all of our bases here, unless he hits a fucking. Well, no, if he hits a triple, we're fine. So I could get into that, just because it's probably almost plus 300, I would imagine. Let me see here. Yeah, plus 270 for 3 bags.
Okay.
Ooh. So what if we did
just beat
Harper 3 bags, Bregman 3 bags,
and find another 3-bagger?
Pick somebody in the Colorado game.
Benson.
I like it.
Or McMahon, if we want to do the Rocky side of things.
Either one.
Who's got
Harper for 3. You guys don't want to do Hoskins? I'll do Hoskins by myself.
It could be Hoskins too.
Could be either one. Oh, McMahon's not playing actually. Gotta love the Reds even.
I know, dude. So Harper's 3 for 3 bags is plus 185. Hoskins is plus 300.
All right.
Let me give you my sell job on Hoskins, because I just kind of said, former team. He's playing his former team. Because it actually, that's exactly how I said it too. He's playing his former team. It's former team narrative, guys. You've never heard that narrative before. He's hit his total bases in 7 of his last 8 games. He's had 2+ total bases, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 5 of his last 8 games. And he's hit 3 home runs in 3 of his last 8 games. So he's been seeing the baseball and hitting the baseball. Not great numbers against.
That's the only thing that scares me.
Against Wheeler.
Because
Wheeler's
77 well
homers.
Right now too.
Is this his first game back in Philadelphia? Is this his first game back there? Didn't he get traded this offseason? Sure he did.
Hoskins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First game back, man. I guarantee. All right, so if this is a 3-game series, I promise you I'm going to be taking his home run. If he doesn't do anything tonight, I'm taking it tomorrow.
Yeah. I feel like the
something.
only reason is I saw everyone on Harper's slips yesterday in like parlays and he sold them. And I swear to God, every time these people have like 3 or 4 guys to hit a dinger and one guy doesn't hit, he hits a home run the next fucking day. So I'm like, okay, so Harper sold everybody's slip last night. He's hitting a dinger today.
But that was my logic for Henderson yesterday, and it smacked. So, we can do Harper.
How about we just do 2 and 1 with Harper and 1 with Hoskins? I put $1 on each.
Yeah, I can do it that way too. I'm gonna do Hoskins in my own little corner. We'll do Harper here because I like the logic of he sold everybody yesterday. I can very much so get behind that.
Right.
Let's take him for 4 though.
All right,
Fucking hard. It's Harper.
let's do it.
You know, plus 250.
Okay.
And then you said Benson, Shags?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I like Benson.
I think we get a good price too.
Plus 240.
Yeah, sheesh.
For 3?
Yeah.
Plus 260. Yeah. Sheesh. Okay.
I like it.
All right, so we got Bregman for 3, Harper for 4, and Benson for 3. And that's plus 45.62. Now, is Benson hitting a triple?
Or is he doing 2 hits? I feel like he's doing 2 hits.
He's either hitting a Yabo or he's hitting 2 hits. So that's what I was saying. Like I feel like we either take the home, like the 4 for the value, because it's a pretty big difference of plus 400, or he's hitting 2 singles. He's getting 2 hits, which is what's the 2 hits? Plus 370.
Oh.
2 hits. I feel like if we're gonna take the 3 bases, we should take the 2 hits. The only way that's shit stupid is if he hits a home run. But Shags, it was your thought. You dived into this game a little deeper. What do you think? The age-old question, my friend.
I know. Let's do the 2 hits.
Okay. I wasn't expecting that, but all right.
Benson for 2 hits. Bregman for 2 hits.
Oh. Kind of like Bregman. Wow. You're just spitballing here. Just throwing things.
Yeah, we're just vibing now.
We're just bouncing.
I like
We're just
Bregman
bouncing.
2 hits as well. Yeah, I would lean that
I'd be
way.
down to take
I
that.
like his hits runs RBI, but that's tough to find places that let you like ladder that. So I'd like the 2 hits.
Okay. Missed you guys.
Yeah, Bregman 2
Hey,
hits
Connor.
plus 230.
Connor, when Ellie hits 2 home runs, I want to come back to that comment.
If he hits 2 home runs, I'll be a happy man because I took him for 1. So I'll
Yeah.
take 2. All right, so Bregman for 2 hits, Benson for 2 hits, and then Harper for 4 bags is plus 54.93. I think that does the job.
Yeah, I think that does the job.
That'll do. That'll do. I took him for 1 too. Let's go, Connor. Also, hey, buddy. All right, let's sweat it out.
I'm going to do the Hoskins one with you too, SPJ.
Let's go.
Dude.
That'll do,
Like,
donkey.
it's a dollar to win like $50. Like, okay, that's worth it.
That's worth it. Exactly. All right, if you guys want to ride this one, Harper for 4 bags, Benson for 2 hits, Bregman for 2 hits, plus 54.93. A cup of coffee gets you $312. The BETSPRESSO, bang, 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 bang. BETSPRESSO 3, which has been so lovely scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Padres money line, Ellie De La Cruz over 1.5 total bases, and then Tariq Skubal over 6.5 strikeouts plus 426. All odds available by our friends at Bet Online. Get involved with the QR code at the top of the screen. Guys, ladies, gents, chat, do we have anything else to discuss with you guys today?
I don't think so.
Dubs.
Good.
Dubs all around.
Have a week.
Let's have a fucking week, baby. You guys we have a big announcement for you guys. Tomorrow we have a brand new show dropping for you guys. We have a brand new show. We will be dropping it tomorrow. The W. The W. The W. The Dub will be dropping tomorrow. It will be all about the WNBA with Mr. Colby Marcio, NZ, and myself at 5:30 Eastern. Be sure to tap in for talking all about the Lady Ballers tomorrow. We'll also have the pickoff tomorrow with Mr. Colby Marcio talking baseball, and we'll be live on Spaces on playback at 12:30 Eastern. Guys, you got any final things before we get out of here?
Nope. Enjoy the Monday,
That's it.
people.
Happy Monday. Yeah, I just
Straight up.
answered Isaiah. It's bases for Hoskins, not hits.
Bases. I'm actually going to put that right when we get out of here.
Bases.
Let's go. What time is the W? The W is at 5:30 Eastern. We will be posting that later today. Holy fuck, it is monsooning outside. We will be posting it later for you guys on the Twitter machine. So get involved. Give us a follow at Your Betting News, at Twitter, on Instagram at betting.news, and go follow us on TikTok at Your Betting News as well. Big thanks to producer Sook in the background. Bye, Sook.
Thanks, Sook.
Thanks,
Shout out,
Sook.
Sook.
Chat, you guys are
Love
good.
you, Sook.
Appreciate you. We love you, Sook. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. You came for the winners and you stayed for the vibes. We will catch you tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday.
Peace.
Whoa.
What you know about rolling down in the down in the now I know y'all be loving this shit right here. Rolling. What you gonna do? Rolling. What you gonna do? Down in the rolling. What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit. What you know about